Fatiha. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد سيدنا والآخرين وعلى رسولنا وعلى صلاة أصحاب رسولنا مددها مشايخنا دستون ولا شاء الله فاز دعسنا Sh.Muhammad الحقان طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجميع. Allah'a şükür 3 aylar geliyor onun için.
Thanks to Allah Almighty, the 3 holy months are coming.
Bir sene geçti.
A year has passed.
Günler geçiyor.
Days pass.
Seneler geçiyor.
Years pass.
Hayat geçiyor. Onun için
life passes.
Bu mevsimleri istifade etmek lazım.
Therefore, one must benefit from this season of the holy months.
Ahiret için lazım olan şeyler bunlardır.
These are the very things that are necessary for the hereafter.
Tarikat ehli, Peygamber Efendimiz'in yolunda olan insanlar bunları kıymetini bilir, istifade eder.
The people of the Tariqah, those people who follow the path of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, know the value of these and benefit from them.
Onun nasipsiz olan insanlar da ona kıymet vermez.
And people who have no share in this blessing and who do not follow the path of our Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, do not value these months or these things.
Hiçbir şeyden istifade etmez.
In fact, they do not benefit from anything.
Şeytan dediğimiz gibi her defa müminin zararını ister.
Shaitan always wants to harm the believers in every possible way.
Faydasını istemez.
Shaitan never wants a believer to benefit from anything.
Devamlı iyi bir şey varsa onu kötüler.
And if there's something good, he constantly badmouths it.
Ondan uzak durun der.
He says, stay away from it.
O yaramaz der.
Shaitan says, it is not good.
O şeydir der. Nasihat verir gibi.
Shaitan will come up with so many excuses telling you why it is not good. And he seemingly will make himself appear as if he was giving you advice.
Siz bunu yaparsanız yoldan çıkarsınız.
Shaitan will then tell you, if you do this, you will go astray.
Şirk yaparsınız.
If you do that, you will commit shirk.
Bilmem ne yaparsınız. O sünnet değildir.
If you do this, Shaitan will say, you must know that it is not sunnah to do it.
Şey değildir, hiçbir şey değildir.
Shaitan will say, what you do, it is nothing.
Söyleyip durur.
Thus, Shaitan will constantly keep advising you against doing those good things.
Halbuki Allah Azze ve Celle buyurmuş ki sene 12 aydır, 4'ü haram aydır.
But it is Him, Almighty Allah, who Himself has declared and commanded that the year consists of 12 months, 4 of which are sacred.
Birincisi Recep'tir.
And the first month, which Allah Almighty, among the 4 months which are sacred, the first month of those sacred months is the month of Rajab.
Recep ayı mübarek aydır.
The month of Rajab is a blessed month.
Şaban ayında Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellemin en çok oruç tuttuğu, ibadet ettiği aylardan biri.
Then there is the sacred holy month of Shaban, which is the month of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, as it is described, and it is the month during which our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, fasted and worshipped the most.
Ramazan da zaten o da mübarek olan.
And then third, there is the holy month of Ramadan, which undoubtedly is a blessed month.
Şeydir, yani ona şüphe yok. Onun için bu 3 ayları hürmet etmek, onda daha fazla ibadet etmek büyük bir faydadır. Onu kaçırmamak lazım.
Therefore, respecting these three sacred holy months and worshipping during them more than in other months is a great benefit, and one should not miss the opportunities and the blessings of these three holy months that are now approaching.
O oruç tutulurdu. Olan oruç borcu olan insanlar
And those who have fasting debts would use this holy season in order to make up for the fast they missed, and they would fast.
2 ay kefaret orucu Recep başlamadan önce başlamalar lazım. 2 gün önce.
And one must know that in order to make the fast, in order to make up for the fast one has missed, one should start 2 days before the month of Rajab in order to complete the 2 months of fasting in order to make up for the fast one has missed.
O 61 günü tamamlasınlar çünkü
so one needs to start prior to Rajab 2 days in order to complete the 61 days of fasting.
Ayın biri ya Recep ya Şaban 29 olabilir.
Because it may happen based on the lunar calendar that the month of Shaban or the month of Ramadan, the month of Shaban or the month of Rajab may only have 29 days.
Onun için şeyden önce 2 gün önceden kefareti olan hayatı, yani oruç tutmayan insan hayatında bir defa kefaret etmesi lazım.
So if one intends to make up for fasting during these holy months, one should start fasting 2 days prior to the beginning of the month of Rajab. And this fasting is about, if one has missed a fast, it is required to complete 2 months of fasting. And if one intends to perform these 2 months of fasting, one should start 2 days prior to the beginning of the month of Rajab.
İster bir gün tutmamış, ister 100 gün tutmamış olsun, o kefaret hepsini bir defa yeter ona. Ondan sonra.
And it is required that if one has missed obligatory fasting, whether it's 1 day or whether it's 100 days, that one must perform 2 months of fasting consecutively.
Sonra borçlarını eda etmeye uğraşsın.
And one only has to do those 2 months of fasting once, and when one has completed those 2 months of fasting, one should make up for every single day he has missed.
Ondan sonra senenin herhangi bir zamanında kefaret bitmiş olur.
So again, if you have missed obligatory fasting, in order to make up for the days you have missed, you must first complete 2 months of fasting. And once you have completed them, then you may make up for every single day you have missed throughout the entire year, whenever you desire.
Borçlarına farz olan oruçları tutmaya başlarlar.
And so it is recommended to, if one needs to make up obligatory fasting, to complete the 2 consecutive months of fasting to start 2 days before the month of Rajab, and to complete the 2 months, and then to begin to make up for every single day one has missed.
Bu birincisi, çünkü 3 aylarda dediğimiz gibi sevaplar daha fazladır, daha çoktur.
Fasting is one type of worship that is recommended to perform during these 3 months, because every type of worship, whatever worship you perform during these 3 months and whatever good deed you perform, the rewards are greater and more plentiful.
Hadis-i şerifler çok var ama onları inkar eden de şeytan ahalisi çok var.
There are many hadiths, blessed sayings of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, stating the importance of these months and stating the blessings and the rewards, the special rewards of these months. But however, there are also many who deny, who among Shaitan's people deny the importance and the blessings of these months.
Onlara dinlemeyin.
Do not listen to shaitan and to those people who follow shaitan.
Tarikat Allah'a şükür en güzel yolu gösteriyor.
The tariqah, thanks to Allah Almighty, shows the most beautiful way.
Yol tarikat Peygamber Efendimiz'e giden yol.
This path, the tariqah, is the path that follows the way of our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him.
Onun sünnetini, onun yaptığı şeyleri yapar inşallah.
And on this path, by following the tariqah, we perform the sunnah of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, did, and we strive to do what our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, used to do, inshallah.
Ondan sonra da riyazat, halvet var. Normalde 40 günlük halvet oluyordu dervişlere.
And another type of worship that is recommended during these months is seclusion. And normally it used to be a 40 days seclusion for the dervishes.
Ama o bu zamanda gerekmez çünkü zor olur, tahammül olmaz.
But this 40 days seclusion and complete isolation in this time we now live in is not necessary because it would be too difficult and there's no endurance among people.
Başka şeylere vesile olur. Onun için onu 40 gün devamlı aynı yerde değil de 40 gün başlayıp
so it is there's no need to do the 40 days seclusion isolated in one place without going anywhere, because if one was to do it, it would lead to other things which may not be good. So it is not necessary to do these 40 days of seclusions continuously in the same place and to completely isolate oneself for the entirety of 40 days.
İster sabah namazdan bir saat önce kalkıp da güneş çıkana kadar.
Instead, one may perform partial seclusions. In other words, for example, one may get up 1 hour before morning prayer and then perform worship until sun rises.
İbadet yapar, Kur'an'ını okur, tesbihatlarını yapar.
One may wake up 1 hour before morning prayer and then perform worship, read the Holy Quran or do tesbihat.
Kazası varsa sabah namazdan önce yapar.
And during that partial seclusion, one may make up for the missed prayers before the morning prayer.
Tabii gece namazlarını falan hepsini yapar.
Of course, that is also a good time then to perform the additional voluntary sunnah night prayers.
Bu işrağa kadar yapar ondan sonra.
And this way, one may wake up 1 hour before morning prayer and then spend the entire time up until ishraq with worship and prayer.
Normal orucu varsa oruç tutar, değilse kahvaltısını yapar.
Then he may fast throughout the day if he intends to fast. If not, he may do his breakfast.
Yahut ikindiden akşama kadar.
The partial seclusion may also be done during the time from Asr prayer up until Maghrib prayer.
Yahut akşam yatsıya kadar.
Or the partial seclusion may also be done from Maghrib prayer to Isha prayer.
İkindiden yatsıya kadar.
Or it may also be done from Asr prayer up until Isha prayer.
Olabilir. Bu riyazat, halvet niyetine yapılır.
And this partial seclusion may be done with the intention to perform a full spiritual discipline and full seclusion.
O da Allah kabul eder.
And may Allah Almighty accept that then too.
Dervişin hayatında bir defa yapması lazım olan halvet burada yapılır.
And a dervish is required to perform a seclusion once in his life, and you may achieve the same by performing this partial seclusion.
Yapmazsa derviş kabirde yapar onu.
If a dervish does not perform his seclusion once in his life, he will do it in the grave.
Ama burada yapması çok daha faziletlidir. Daha
And before a dervish has to do it in the grave, it is more virtuous and more comfortable to do it while we are still alive in this world.
rahat olur. Allah mübarek eylesin bu günlerimizi, aylarımızı.
May Allah Almighty bless these days and months for us.
Kıymet bilenlerden eylesin inşallah.
And may Allah Almighty make us to be among those who know the value of these months, inshallah.
Bu Allah hani şükredip verdiği nimete
We must thank Allah Almighty for the blessings He has given.
teşekkür etmek lazım. Allah daim etsin nimetlerini bize inşallah.
May Allah Almighty make His blessings upon us everlasting, inshallah.
Ve minallah tevfik. El Fatiha.